Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
To make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Julia.
I'm Jacob.
What's that? From behind the door in the basement cellar, I'm Caldwell.
How long have you been down there?
Months.
Yeah, do you need food?
I do need food.
We'll get that to you stat after we do this ep. The ep takes priority.
Thank you, I understand. I'll just eat some of these bugs.
Oh, gross. Oh, dude, that's probably not good because we're doing a Resident Evil, and those bugs probably ain't so
You're
good.
probably Zambus.
Oh no, did they have the dang T-virus in them?
They probably got the dang T-virus, my dude.
Heck.
They got one of those lettered viruses, I promise you that.
Yeah.
Help, we need a hulky boy to jump in and shoot some dudes.
You better
Please.
summon up stars.
That's right. We're doing a Resident Evil challenge suggested by 300 IQ Power.
Whoa.
All right.
This is a genius episode.
Yeah, it's a genius idea from a genius subscriber.
That sounds like a Rick and Morty enjoyer to me.
Yeah. And Julia, I think you've played the most Resident Evil.
Yeah, probably.
So you're actually hosting this one.
I am hosting.
We can't ever let you draw things you
Nope.
know about.
I can't draw the things I enjoy.
No, never.
Julia, can I get a monster?
You can for sure have a creature, my boy Nathan.
A Zamboni?
Nathan, your creature comes to us from Resident Evil 7, specifically the Not a Hero DLC minigame, and your monster is called Mama Mold.
Hey, Mama Mold.
Hey, it's Mama Mold.
Uh-huh.
Mama mold, my showers are covered in the black mold.
Okay.
Nathan, it's your mama. It's your Mama Mold here. You never call me.
All right. So what
Is it
I
because I'm moldy, Nathan? Is that
Listen,
why?
just because I'm old doesn't mean I'm old and I'm mold. Doesn't mean you get to ignore me. Call your mother.
Just look up on the ceiling. There I am. I'm just there. I'm a bunch of mold. I'm in your ceiling. I'm a big old face.
I'm not gonna get any hints, huh?
I don't know what hints you need beyond
Mama
the name
Mold.
Mama Mold.
Mama Mold. All right. Well, I know that like in Resident Evil, the creatures they vaguely resemble humans, but kind of fucked up. So
This definitely fits in that realm.
okay. So like I'm gonna draw a mama, and then I'm gonna mold her up. I guess is my thinking.
Step one, draw my mama.
Step one, just draw a mama.
Just mom it up real bad.
Do you want to know what its attacks are?
Oh yeah, describe some attacks.
Vomit. Its other attack is vomit birthing.
Oh.
Its other attack, and its only other attack, is ramming.
Mama Mold knows what she's about.
It's vomit, and ramming.
This mom voms.
All right. She's definitely got a stomach mouth, right? To do the vomit birth.
Sure,
I mean, that would make sense.
that would make sense.
Scientifically and narratively, yes.
We're gonna get one of them Resident Evil mouths, which is just like no lips, just gums and teeth.
Couldn't be bothered with a lip.
It's the first thing to go when you become a zombie.
They probably just get chapped right off is the thing.
Yeah, you can't apply chapstick as a zombie. You no longer care for your lip safety.
Unless you had like brain chapstick. Just like a big old tube of brain chapstick. Then you could probably keep your lips nice and moist. That's what the Umbrella Corporation is working on now.
Brain chapstick for zombies.
Yeah. Julia, is not a hero? Is that the DLC with Leon Kennedy?
No, this is the one with Chris.
Oh, with Chris, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the one with Chris Redfield.
Chris Redfield, stronger and burlier than ever.
Yeah.
He's back and he's got muscles on his muscles.
I would like to read this one line from I'm looking at the Resident Evil wiki for Mama Mold,
Mm-hmm.
and there's just this great line that says, under the attacks, unlike the fat molded, it does not have the vomit counterattack.
So it does have a vomit attack, but not a vomit counterattack.
Yeah.
I
good.
can't counter with it. So you got to use that. You got to use that to your advantage when you're planning your strategy.
Does the things that Mama Mold vomit births, do they have a name?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe
It's
it's
just
just
offspring.
molded. Doesn't she just vomit molded?
What's a molded?
Imagine a mama mold,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just a mold.
Mama Mold is a further experimentation on the molded.
I love a real asymmetrical design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm imagining this is sort of like a real like polypy, pulpy, moldy mama.
Maybe like a little face on there.
A little face on where?
On the polyp.
Yeah.
Oh, just like a...
Yeah, like that's your mama mold, but that's ant mold right there.
Oh, it spits out things called little crawlers.
Oh.
Little crawlers. Okay, so we're going to get some little crawlers coming out.
I love them little crawlers.
I don't.
Yeah, I called the Orkin man, and my house is just lousy with little crawlers, turns out.
There must be a mama mold in here somewhere, but I can't find her for the life of me. She's hiding.
I know there's a mama mold here because I checked in my pantry and it's full up. She went to the Costco and she hooked me up with a full pantry, mama mold did, but she is in here and she's making my house very moist.
Yep, and just covered in crawlers.
They're so little, too, these crawlers. I can't stress.
Oh, Nathan, I hate this.
I'm trying to remember, because I've not played a Resident Evil, but I did watch my friends play Resident Evil 4 when I was in college. We'd all gather together in a room and turn off all the lights, and then it was great because we had one friend who had a great scream, and just having her there just really upped the experience for all of us.
I miss gathering around a GameCube. I miss just that communal experience.
I specifically remember, and this might be illegal talk, gathering around with friends and us all watching as I played Silent Hill 4 The Room.
Oh.
And I played through that whole game with like 10 friends.
Yeah.
And we all just had a real spooky week doing that.
Why would that be illegal talk, Jake?
Because it's a Resident Evil video,
Because
Caldwell.
it's the
They're
wrong...
diametrically opposed.
It's the wrong game.
They're the only two.
Resident Evil is no lips, and from what I understand, Silent Hill, lots of lips.
Lots of lips.
All lips.
Big fleshy lips.
It's weird that they haven't done an Alien vs. Predator style game with Resident Evil and Silent Hill.
That would be awful.
I would
Actually.
love it if it were like a Command and Conquer style RTS where
What?
one player controls Resident Evil and one player controls Silent Hill. And you have to like strategize and battle.
Yeah, you just get a bunch of slurpers going after a bunch of mama moldeds.
Yeah.
Slurpers, huh?
That's a Silent Hill creature.
All right, well we can't talk about Silent Hill. We got to talk about this Reddit alien that Nathan just drew.
Yeah. This Reddit alien / Shrek.
They're molds like mushrooms, right, guys?
Yes, for sure.
Right?
You are right,
Got some
yeah.
spores.
Yeah, it's like a mitozoa.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna mold me.
Who told you that?
My science teacher.
Wow. Seems
The
inappropriate.
Resident Evil monster known as Smash Mouths.
Nathan, have you been working on your spooky drawing? Because this is real spooky, dude.
After the last Dark Souls vid I did, I realized I just sort of fall into this pattern of just drawing some skeletons, and I was like, I want to draw something real gross
Draw
for
a
Resident
goofy
Evil.
friend.
Yeah,
You're
sure.
doing it.
You're killing it.
You're living that life. You got these hands, though.
I do. Julia didn't mention any sort of hand-based attacks. It seems like Mama Mold is mostly just sort of vomit-based.
Yeah. Again, that's because her hands are full of, chips and dip to give to all her sweet little crawlers.
Okay, so she should be holding some
Yeah.
some snacks.
She's been to the store. She's got the frozen White Castle burgers. She's got some taquitos.
Oh, man, you took me back with those frozen White Castle burgers, Jacob.
Did you have those too?
Absolutely, I had those.
Oh my God. Those were my absolute jam when I was like a teen.
We were a Crystals family, but, they didn't sell frozen crystals, so you had to go with the White Castles.
Yeah.
They're covered in mold, though. Is the thing.
Yeah. It's mold and vomit with me,
Let's go, hey, come have some pretzels. The rolled mold's gold.
Oh, God. Damn it. How dare you?
I'm so angry.
I can't help it. I got the mold in the brain. I got mold brain, y'all.
The problem is Caldwell's not physically here for me to strike
right.
when he makes these jokes. He can just get away with it.
I'm a little imp, and I exist in your ears. And I can make these jokes, and then you just kind of hate yourself instead of me.
Yeah, it's the only place I can direct the anger.
Do you remember when your body would physically allow you to eat Hot Pockets?
I do
yeah.
remember that.
White Castle burgers as well. Like those, I have not been able to eat a White Castle without immediately feeling like I should die.
I think I could still fuck with a White Castle, but my body knows that a Hot Pocket's just no good.
We'll get some
Yeah.
some hot pockets, some moldy hot pockets over
Oh,
here.
absolutely. What's the flavor in there? What's the filling in those hot pockets?
Is it mold?
It's mozzarella. You know it.
Mm.
There's a weird store that this mom goes to.
Yeah, and there's some more crawlies. I don't know if this is what the crawlies look like.
They probably do have a human baby's face.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Let me just get that on this one, just like a...
Please don't disrespect Umbrella Corporation and all the hard work they put in putting little baby faces. Oh,
Oh, hey.
there's where the lips went.
Oh no.
Oh, they're just happy to be here.
Hi, it's me. It's your son. It's your little crawler. Are you proud of me, Mommy?
It's my first day at school, Mother.
I got all B's, mother.
This is my mold mommy. Let me look up what she actually looks like. Oh!
That's your mama.
I kind of got the pose.
Yeah, you did.
She's not... This is after she drops off the food.
Yeah.
Somebody please mod Resident Evil 7 so that this thing is just holding a big bag of Triscuits.
She's even moldier than I could have ever imagined. I want to know what the crawlers look like.
There it is.
Oh, I was pretty close. They got, like, people feet, though.
Yeah, they're just a series of legs.
Oh, there is like a mouth on it.
He is
there.
barfing one leg.
Wow.
That's really horrible.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah.
What a good game.
What a good game. Jacob, you draw one.
Thank you. Yes. My turn now. Thank you.
So you have played this game. So
Okay.
I don't know if you're gonna remember who these dudes are.
Joke's on you. I remember nothing.
Your creature is Albinoid.
Julia, is this just another character from Albany? Why are all of your Resident Evil monsters from upstate New York?
This is the Noid from Albany. He's here to ruin your pizza.
Oh my God. Can I get any description about this creature? Because the name tells me nothing.
It's Jessica Alba as the Noid.
No, I don't want to draw the Noid. I don't want to.
It's an albino Noid. It's just
You
the
can't
whitest,
make me
purest
do it.
Noid.
So they're electric. Chris Redfield encounters them in their infant form. Chris Redfield encounters them. He also encounters the adult one, which is, I want you to draw the adult one specifically.
Okay.
Remember at the beginning of Resident Evil 5 when Chris Redfield has that big pizza and he's about to enjoy it?
Chris Redfield's a big boy, and he needs to have a big pizza.
All right, let me pull up the Noid. I'm pulling up the Noid. Go ahead,
Yes!
Julia. Tell me. I have to do this, so I'm going to get started while you tell me.
Yeah, okay, so I can give you another hint. It's basically, they took the T-virus, as they do. They took the T-virus and they injected it into a thing and also combined it humans.
So humans plus other thing.
Human plus other thing plus whatever the T-virus does to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's electric.
Is it electric eel?
It's an
person?
electric Noid.
It would have to be an electric eel, right? I'm going to start with like a zombie Noid face.
Yeah.
Okay, right now you've drawn a penis.
I've drawn...
Wow, you really did.
I have drawn a penis. I'm going to correct this.
You drew like truck nuts with the penis also.
So anatomical what you've done here, Jacob.
It turns out the Noid is just a penis. It was like a big goof. The design firm that designed the Noid for Domino's was like, what if we just drew a penis and then put a face on it?
Gave it bunny ears.
Yeah, and gave it bunny ears.
And then the execs were like, "We love it." Incredible.
What do we make again? Pizza? Sure. Yeah, that could be the mascot. Jacob, what if you gave it eel eyes but the Noid mouth?
You know what, Caldwell? Fine.
Off the top of my head,
None of this is good.
I don't know what an eel's eye looks like specifically.
Just dead and so cold and staring forward and just kind of like leering into your soul. It's kind of what an eel's eye looks like. This is really good thus far, though. You do not have to draw eel eyes if you don't want to. I was just trying to help you creep this up so you don't accidentally just draw the Noid.
You know, there were a lot of...
It's a problem. It happens to a lot of people. They accidentally draw the Noid, and then you're stuck with it. Like there's nothing you can do.
There were quite a few Elis at my Hebrew school growing up.
Oh, damn it, Nathan. It took me a minute, and I wish it had taken me longer, like I had never realized.
Eel eyes are watching you from their rock inside this old underwater grotto. That was a bad one. That was bad.
I liked it.
Thank you.
Caldwell, you made up for the lack of lyrics with just the soul in your voice.
Yeah,
Thank
passion
you.
can go a long way.
God, this is atrocious.
Eel eyes.
Oh my god. Wow.
This is something.
I got what I wanted, and I'm glad.
This is my least favorite SpongeBob character.
This is like if SpongeBob combined with Alice in Wonderland.
God, yeah.
What noise?
I wanted to have kind of a. This looks like a donkey now.
Oh, no.
No.
Donkey.
I wanted to give it an eel nose, but now it looks like a donkey.
No, Jacob, I think you got to give it a schnoz.
I
think
think
you
I do
gotta
too.
really-
Wow, I can't believe how fast that went to donkey.
It's the teeths.
You were teetering on the edge of Donkey Town this whole time.
I love that the Noid looks like it should be offensive to like someone.
It's offensive to me, but not for any like it's not like a caricature of me.
It's like an offensive stereotype of a race that doesn't exist.
Noids are real, Nathan. That's Noid erasure, dude.
And they're very upset that the Noid is this representation of their people. There was a stretch, I feel like, of, I don't know if it was our podcast or Drawfee, where we could not go an episode without talking about the Noid.
It's our deepest cultural idea. It is, I think, maybe the only good thing America has made.
It's impossible to avoid the Noid.
Exactly.
God, I wish it were more possible.
Okay, so now that you have this face done,
Uh-huh.
that
Yeah.
there is no going back from, can I
Uh-huh.
give you a big hint?
Yeah.
It is aquatic.
It's aquatic.
It's aquatic.
Okay.
So he needs a
okay.
bathing suit.
He's one of them old-timey, like,
Well, I
unitard
can keep
bathing
doing this
suits.
thing that I'm doing right now.
Okay.
This seems pretty good.
This isn't. Yeah, there's nothing to stop me from continuing down this path.
Honestly, like, if I was playing Resident Evil and there was a monster that looked like this, that was such a stylistic departure from the
Yeah.
rest of the game, I'd find it more upsetting.
I would throw the disc right into the trash. And if it was
Yeah.
one of those little GameCube discs, I would just eat it.
It's too late to work this in now, but when
Is it?
I look at the albinoid, you know, the actual one, it is mostly ass that you see.
Mostly ass.
Yeah.
No, you got
What?
You got it. That's what I'm seeing right now.
What is this thing?
It's an aquatic electric ass.
Okay, let's just get an
What's
ass
so
up
hard
here
about
then.
this?
We can
I
just
mean, you don't have to.
we can
That's-
just fit one up here. It's no worries.
Yeah. I think,
Christ.
bravo.
No worries, Julia.
Magnissimo, Jacob.
So it's an aquatic, and then the lightning just comes right out of here,
Right out of the bum.
right out of the head bum.
Aquatic electric ass is a very good insult.
You aquatic electric ass.
I've heard Gordon Ramsay call chefs that on Hell's Kitchen. Who is responsible for this? You aquatic electric ass! Get out!
I remember like growing up in the South, you had to really be careful when you went swimming in a creek or like a lake because they're just crawling with albinoids.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Jacob, I like this. I like this electric effect you've got going.
Yeah, so it's generated by the ass,
That's just some good technique.
but then it it kind of travels its way down through its whole body. Oh my god. Am I missing anything, Julia? Or did I pretty much?
You know what?
I think I want
It's-
like some like not ears, but like little head fins, little head fins. Really sell
Aw,
the
yeah.
aquatic nature. Maybe get some gills.
This is like when I try to draw Pokemon. It's
This
just,
does look like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Albinoid also sounds like a Pokemon.
I think it's time
Yeah,
to
I'm
lift
done.
this boy up.
If you go fishing and you catch this, you go to jail.
There he is.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Look at that guy.
So he's a salamander that they put the T virus in
A
because that's what
salamander.
that's what scientists do is they look at salamanders and go, you know, we've got this really rare virus that turns everything into horrible monsters. What about the salamander?
And Julia, you're saying this shoulder area
That is butt, yeah.
butt.
That is just an ass.
It's just like a big old genital zone.
If you work out enough, you can just turn various parts of your body into butts. That's the ultimate goal.
Yeah, that's what you want. As many butts as possible.
Yeah, I mean,
there's
if you look at-
rating scale.
If you look at like someone's six-pack abs, like each one of them, each set of abs side by side, it's just a stack of butts.
Yeah, strong butts.
It's a stack of strong butts on your front.
Well, I basically did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You crushed it.
I think I did very good, and I'm
Yes,
proud
you
of
did.
myself.
They're equally as upsetting, I think. So,
Yeah, in different ways.
Mm-hmm. Well, Caldwell, I think
that's
you're
right.
up.
Inject me with the T-virus, and now I've got 5 different arms, and I'm going to use them all to draw this abomination. What is my friend's name?
Your friend is a friend from Resident Evil 6. Lepotitsa.
Like you?
Lepotitsa.
Like your name?
Like my name.
Like a Le Petit Pizza?
Yeah. But it's spelled differently.
So these things are all from Long Island, is what I'm getting here.
Yeah, we got Mama Mold and the Noid,
The Albanoid.
the Albanoid, and Lepetitsa.
Le Petitza.
These are all rejected Domino's mascots.
Well, I'm gonna start roughing in. I've got an idea here. I'll just start with the Julia face because I think that's at least, if that's not the real face, that's like the false face. You know what I'm getting at here?
So
Yeah.
many extra faces on
I'm very upset knowing what this thing actually is and knowing that my face is on it.
What? Can I get the actual spelling?
Lepotica, but it's based off of a Serbian word, so the ICA is pronounced as like an
Italian
ST.
Z. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Lepotitsa.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's a beautiful flower.
There I am. Man, I'm just as tired there as I am in real life.
I mean, everyone in Resident Evil is pretty tired.
Yeah, like there's no point in Resident Evil where a character gets to relax, really.
These are slices of pizza, and I think that the Albanoid and the Lepetitsa are natural enemies, of course.
They represent rival. The Albanoid is like a chain pizza. The Le Petitza is a local establishment.
Yeah, and Mama Mold has to constantly navigate whether she wants to patronize the Albanoid or the Lepetitsa to get her snacks for her crawler children.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think that the crawlers probably prefer the worst pizza.
Yeah, but the Albanoid's pizza is cheaper.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Julia, do you have any hints for like how I can flesh this out?
So, Lepotitsa, it's based off of the Serbian word Lepotitsa, which is used to describe feminine beauty. It originated from a failed attempt to replicate Ada Wong.
Okay, that is a Resident Evil character. I remember that name from reading Wikipedia pages about Resident Evil.
So they got it Ada wrong.
So this is Ada wrong. All right, so maybe there's just like a female body down here.
Nothing means anything in Resident Evil. You
Oh.
could say, oh,
It's
Is that a butt?
It's going backwards.
Is it backwards?
It was wrong. They did it bad.
They did it. Who put Ada in the machine backwards? Oh, dang it.
Dave, did you leave your slice of pizza in there again?
I was trying to protect it from the Albanoid.
He hates it so much.
We created the Z virus, which makes everything pizza. We thought it'd be really good, and it was for a while, but oops.
the Albanoid does only communicate in screeches. He just slithers around.
Whenever he sees pizza that is not his, or if he ever sees his reflection,
Yeah.
that's the noise he makes.
And then he slithers away real fast.
Julia, can we get some attacks?
It was actually created via the C virus.
Ooh.
C virus.
Yes.
Okay.
And its goal is to spread infection.
Uh-huh.
Here's some attacks. Tongue shove,
All right, that's all I needed to hear.
gas spray, and gas spray distant.
Got a couple ranges for gas spray.
All right, so let's go ahead and just like remove that lower jaw. We don't need that anymore.
No.
No, get rid of that.
Oh, boy.
Caldwell, this is a Phantasy Star Online enemy. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's Pizza Star rare. What kind of drops do you get from this thing?
Ronies? Probably get some Ronies.
Some ruby ronies, yeah.
You do encounter this creature in a church, which is very funny to think about.
Yeah, it's just praying. It is not attacking you. It's just like tithing. All right, so I guess it's got kind of like a big, gross pizzaroni tongue.
It's one of them church sleepovers where they ordered all the pizza, like one of them youth group sleepovers. The pizza just went
This is
real
what they
bad.
got.
Pizza's here.
Pizza's here. Oh boy.
All right, you said that it also It does gas?
It does a gas.
It does a gas, yeah. It does
and
two gas.
distant gas.
Yeah, and distant gas.
How would that work?
Well, it sprays it close and it sprays it far, you know.
It's got those attacks, what you do in RPGs where you fart or you spit a gas ball.
I do have this butt right here.
Yeah, you really had the foresight, I think,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
to slap that
Okay,
butt
so
on
that's-
there.
That's what's going on there. Just do a little boop.
Nice.
It's doing gas right now, and then distant gas is a bit more aggressive.
May I read the description under gas spray distant because it's very good.
Yeah.
Gas spray distant. During the church segment, it will sometimes emit an obnoxious noise while emitting gas from a distance.
That's a pretty good
That's the whole
description.
thing.
Yeah,
pretty good.
basically.
So it makes
Yeah,
an
I mean,
obnoxious sound while it does
Listen,
this.
Yeah, it infects civilians.
we've all accidentally farted in church. That's,
Yeah.
it's terrifying. You think that you're going to go to hell, and you do.
Yeah, unfortunately.
This is what happens when you fart too much in church. You have too much pizza Saturday night, and then Sunday morning you show up to church and you just got those rank pizza farts.
That's why Jesus overturned the table in the temple. 'Cause
Yeah.
Everyone was just farting in church.
You're just like, who did this? Cut it out. Go to the
Stop
bathroom.
ripping this stinky beef in my house. My dad is furious.
He can smell all of it.
I don't know what else I can add here. I feel like this is pretty perfect. Perfect and I love it.
Flawless creature. I hope that one day Julia ascends to this form.
Yeah, that Caldwell's form, not the one that's in the game.
Yeah, this is good.
This is very good. Look it up.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay.
That's actually kind of close to what I drew for the mold mom.
This is horrible.
Oh, and it does sort of have that like flower opening at the top, but it's just
It does.
flesh.
It's just the head cracked open.
I like mine better. Mine's a little more playful.
This
What
one
are-
is not fun.
All right, if I had to rank which of these monsters I would invite to church with me on Sunday, I think it's definitely Albinoid first. Want that little guy sitting by me. Lepetitsa, yeah, I think Lepetitsa could sit up in like the orchestra section. And then I'm very sorry, Nathan, but Mold Mommy's got to stay downstairs and make donuts for everyone for after
She's
church.
Mama Mold.
The one I drew is mold mommy. They're different.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's very different.
That's my original character. Please do not steal. Well, guys, this has been another spooky Drawctober episode of Drawfee. Let us know what other Spook 'em Up games and properties you want to see us try and tackle this month, and might just bleed over into November because I think we've got too many ideas.
Ooh. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Ooh. Check out Cartoon Hell on Dropout now. We'll
Oh, would you please?
We're still releasing clips every week on Wednesdays on Drawfee, but if you want to watch those full episodes, sign up for Dropout. We'd appreciate the support.
There's also tons of other good stuff on there.
Yes.
That is both Drawfee and not Drawfee related.
Oh yeah, the Ladies Book Club comic,
Yeah.
among other things. Check it out if you want.
Check it out.
Get yourself a little bit. You deserve it.
And as always, we're very sorry.
We're sorry.
So sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, Mommy.